Aloha, this is Janice. I'm so happy you're here. Chances are, if you are here, you have reached out for more information or you've purchased a pack and you are ready to roll. And I want to get into why I'm so passionate about what I share. And this has a lot to do with our foundational wellness system. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that today to get you fired up about what you're doing here, because this is the art of joyful living. The sad situation today is people are overstressed, and it's created a chronic stress disaster and crisis. I know it darn near killed me and my family. So I am telling you that if you can address the issues and really dive deep with me, I think you can get your control back, because I know this is for people that have just tried everything and they feel out of control. And the good news is it can be effortless and harmonious to have a healthy relationship with food and drink, and to feel good and to have energy every single day and to have a better mood. So let's talk a little bit about this problem, right? And first and foremost, before that, and if you can't see me in the video, it's more important that you see what I have behind me, because it's really helpful to understand. So the problem, first I want you to understand, you are not the problem. We are perfectly made, and we have everything that we need to do what we need to do. And it all starts right here. The new self-care is cellular care, and we have 90 trillion cells, and 1 billion of them regenerate every 60 seconds. That's amazing. And they're looking for nutrients to do this. They're looking for your support, your good vibes, and they want your help so that they can regenerate, right? So let's talk a little bit about it, but let's always remember that we are capable of lasting wellness, sustainable, and health, joyful health. And it can come from really addressing these things. So let's take a look. So strong nutrition and self-love is our protection. It's like the armor that we put on. But we're going to talk about the 3 things that we call here that we address in our wellness system. And the first is the idea of deficiencies. Now, we all can talk about emotional and spiritual deficiencies for a long time, and it's important to address the mindset. But today I'm going to just be talking about the nutritional deficiencies, which are critical at this moment to address, okay? And the reason is because our food, it's very, very, very contaminated, and doesn't have the same nutritional level that it had years ago. Our soil is so depleted and basically toxic, and the plants growing in the soil are suffering because they're not getting what they need from the soil. Things are harvested out of season, picked green and shipped. Chances are you're eating things that were cold storage from last year's harvest. They're not as nutritional. There's so much GMO going on. If you're not paying attention, you've got to do that. Herbicides and pesticides, and I really recommend you look for the appeal label, and you steer clear from the appeal label. It has a long story about it. You can Google it. I don't want to waste time here. But these are causing major deficiencies, and everybody's affected. We also have a real chronic stress problem. We all know that, right? Seriously, chronic stress for so many people with daily cortisol bombs, I call them. And our adrenals are severely overtaxed. We have sore muscles, brain fog. We could go on and on from the effects from this. But really, they're the effects of all of it. And I'm going to just explain that here in a second. So now, you add in toxins, this nice toxic soup that we're all exposed to with our air, our water, our soil, flying in airplanes, the carpets, cleaning products. Even if you use cleaning products that are clean like I do, you're still exposed from wherever you go. You're exposed. So you clean eat, you're still exposed. And our organs are overloaded. And if you're carrying extra weight, those toxins are stored in the fat. So it's like a constant IV drip of soup, trust me. What do we get? Weight gain, loss of hormonal imbalance, mood swings, and depression. Capitalized, because that becomes with all of it. You put all of these things together, and this is where the dysfunction occurs. This is what happens when you don't address these things. So, along comes my Isagenix Foundational Wellness System, based on science. We can get into that later. And a whole food, non-synthetic. And what's really interesting about the science with this is most of these companies out there that say they have science, first, one, they could have bought it from somewhere else, the results. Two, it's based on one single ingredient in their product or on one product in their whole product line. When we win out these major studies, it's based on our system and our ingredients and our products. It's incredible. And I have links to all that, whoever wants to get heavy into the science. So, what do we got to do to address the problem? We've got to address all of those circles. So how do we address the stress? We replenish and restore. We replenish and restore. Guys, we don't store protein, and our cells need protein to be healthy, to thrive, to duplicate. So, we got a protein pace, and we got to do it with the best. And undenatured whey is by far showing so many great results. Make sure it's undenatured. And we'll get into how happy cows that are nursed in season, right? The harvest times aren't messed up. The plants that we use are happy plants, great energy, right? So you got to fortify with the shakes to get that protein, to get your whole food, non-synthetic Vitamins. And I could talk a lot about that too, especially our new Pura Plant 21 vitamin. Your vitamin world just got rocked, everybody's, because there's nothing like it. And that's a whole nother subject, but we've got to replenish and restore. We've also got to recover and rejuvenate. You have to schedule in rest, taking care of yourself. It's a priority. And support your body with adaptogens and Ionix Supreme. These have shown to be incredibly important components of our system success. Love them. It's actually my favorite product, our Adaptogen Elixir and Ionix Supreme. It helps to balance our cortisol and body's overreaction to stress. This is a hormone balancer time. This is the time to take care of us. And then we must address the toxins by recycling and repairing at a cellular level. And that's our Cleanse for Life, which has been with us since day one. It's an incredible product, and it helps your body to get those healthy cells, to recycle, get rid of the dead ones. And we have video on YouTube of blood they've taken before and after a day using Cleanse for Life. It's an intermittent fasting, nutritionally supported protocol. I love it. Been doing it and helped me release 100 pounds. And what are we going to get when this happens? The magic. It happens when we do the system together and we rebalance and reset. And then we can add in our collagen, and wow, our body is really going to suck that protein up. It's going to help us, 5 milligrams of pure protein. And we're going to get our NAD and our vitamins and our nootropics. These are important additions while we're doing our basic system to balance and restore. So, why? Once we got that foundation in place, we start to feel like ourselves again. I can't tell you 3 days in and I knew, but you've got to follow it. It's simple, easy to follow, tastes great, feels even better, and it travels well, which was important to me. It's natural, all about the whole food, non-synthetic. There's going to be a lot of talk about this. Pay attention. Non-GMO. Respect for our land and our sea. We're part of the Norwegian Stewardship for the Marine Council. That's where we get our collagen. We respect harvest times, and we respect nursing times for our happy cows. And our plants are happy, and we're a trusted, no compromise source. Natural, non-GMO is so free. Organic, love it. Proven. Millions of results around the world over 23 years, with backed by science, peer-reviewed, published studies, system-based, and this is where the results occur. So, if you want more joy, confidence, clarity, and focus, I suggest you start with one of our reset packs immediately. I love the Holistic Health Pack. And you get going and work with me to help bring that joyful wellness back. Thanks for watching.